what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So last week I had a COVID infection, so I didn't get around to make a video. I still sound quite dull, so sorry about that. So let's get right into it. Interlagos, Aston Martin Vantage. So right at the start of the lap, there's a 100 sign, and right after that you got this big pole, which is your brake marker for the first corner. So you brake in and take off more speed than you might expect. Turn in quite early, so you get all the way to the left on this curb, shift back to third gear and build up the throttle nicely. Get in 100% throttle between those corners, between the first S's, and build up the throttle right again. Go all the way to the right and watch out that you don't go too far over the left. And as you can see, I'm riding the curb all the way through. I'm trying to open up the steering wheel. There's a little bit of camber on the outside of the curb, so try to use that to get more turn in and scrub off less speed. So then towards the left hand, I start braking right where this road starts, shifting back to third gear. Again, get all the way close to the left hand side and watch out for the right side because there's a really harsh off track on the right. Then you open up the steering wheel as far as you possibly can and then you move towards the double right hander. So I start braking when this marshal post disappears on my left hand side, shift back to fourth gear and then let the car roll out a bit and play with the throttle and get as close as possible to this curb on the inside. Again, open up the steering wheel and go all the way to the left. Watch out that your right wheel doesn't go over this white line because then you get enough drag. If you keep it on the right on the tarmac, you're fine. Then you go and you turn in quite early again, shift back to third gear, and you even see me clipping this grass, which isn't enough drag, so use that. Try to get a bit further right than I did right there because you get a better turn in. Let the car roll in third gear. Again, you see the camber on the inside. Stick the left front on that camber and let the car roll out. And try to be, once you do this, try to open up the steering wheel as far as you possibly can. Watch out that you don't overdo it on the grass, but opening up the steering wheel and use the whole track to get as much speed as possible on this short straight. There's a tree on the left hand side, and once you see the tree behind this bar, or it's disappearing behind this bar within the car, then I start braking in, shifting back to third gear, and you see me using that camber again on the inside. Let the car roll out to the left. Watch out that you don't go too far on the left hand side. I almost hit the off track right there, but I somehow missed it. There's an off track right here, but if you get the car as quickly right as possible, then you can avoid it and take as much speed as you can. Go all the way to the left, and again there's camber on the inside of the curb, and you shift up to fourth gear completely flat out. Go all the way to the right, and then I start braking in. You see the difference in color right there, and if you're past that, or if you're right at that mark, start braking in. Get the car far to the right, shift back to third gear. The telemetry isn't working. Shift back to third gear, get all the way to the right. Don't hit the exit of that curb because there's a really large bump there, which slows you down. Get as close as possible to the left side. Don't hit the curb too hard on the inside because again it will scrub off speed. Don't let the car roll all the way to the right because that is a larger line, bigger line, so it takes more meters to do, and then you're losing time. So the lap I did was a 1:38.926. The track temperature was 27 degrees. The most important thing you gotta keep in mind is the track has a lot of camber, and use all that camber to stick the car in and get the extra turn in so you can go on the throttle a bit quicker. Be gentle on the steering wheel, open up the steering wheel. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment. If you like the video, if it helped you out, give me a like. If you have any feedback as well, just let me know. I'll try to improve every week. I hope you guys have a good week this time around, and well, shout out to my daughter in the back. Cheers guys.